Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is month 20, I believe, of my braces treatment. Month 20. Let's see, we're in May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah. Okay. Crazy. So they did a few changes. Go sit down. We literally just got home, so I'm in the car and it's raining, so I can't really film outside today, but I am uber sore and okay, go sit down. So here's the new color. I went back to a rose pink because I really like this color. They did add a new color, which I love, and then they changed up my rubber bands. So I don't have the box back here anymore. I still have the diagonal right here, and they added a triangle from this tooth from here to here. And they did it on both sides. And the reason why is because they're trying to widen my lower teeth right here. So you can see the gap right there and right here. The gap is worse on this side, but they want to make sure that my palate is wide enough on both sides. So they want to make sure that they're widening in the correct spots. So a lot of widening is going to happen. He also said that my top is almost there. He said I'm really, really close. So it was really exciting. They did tweak the wire for this tooth. So this tooth is going to come a little bit out a little more. And I think that's about it for the top. So my top is almost done. And then my bottom, I'm sorry. I'm like losing my voice. My bottom has a lot more widening to go. So I can't really open my mouth very wide because my teeth are super sore. This whole section from like here to here. Oh, it hurts really bad. Even the orthodontist was like, yeah, all of these teeth are super, super tight, but hopefully they'll loosen when it gets wider. So trying to focus. I think I only have one rubber band on the bottom now. It's hard to tell. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I only have one rubber band on the bottom now, which is nice. They probably will put it back on once I'm probably my final appointment or something, just to make sure that the gaps are dispersed. But they're pretty dispersed. I mean, if you look, I don't see any weird gappings. The only thing really is that they're super tight. So you can even tell all these teeth, they have barely any gaps in between. But once my bottom teeth widen, then they'll be a lot easier. So yeah, it's raining. It's so pretty out though, even though it's raining. So that is my update for this week. I have not set my next appointment yet. As soon as I set that, I'll let you know when that is. Now I gotta get inside and get these monkeys some breakfast because it is super early in the morning. I am tired. You can tell I'm tired. I haven't had any chance to get anything on. Plus we just moved. So if you haven't been following along, we just moved because our previous apartment, the new owners are renovating. So they did not renew any leases. So we had to find a temporary housing. And luckily we found one. It's really small. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and there's 6 of us. So you do the math. All of the older kids, so the first 3 are in one room, and then my husband and I and the baby are in another room. So we are in the middle of trying to unpack. My house is a little bit crazy right now, and I am super exhausted. I think we spent easily 18 hours over the weekend moving, so I'm exhausted. So, yeah, so a little life update for you. But anyway, once I make that appointment, I'll let you know when that is, and then I will give you a better view of my mouth, but my mouth is super sore. I can only open it this far because my mouth is super sore, especially here. I even took some ibuprofen beforehand because I knew my mouth would be really sore. But man, when she took the wire off on the bottom, oh, that hurt. That hurt. She's like, yeah, this is really tight. She had to, like, the little clasps, a whole bunch of them were like super hard to open up because it was super tight. And it's sore right here too. I can tell. As soon as she put that wire on this tooth, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can feel it right here. This tooth is gonna move really quick and it won't hurt anymore. And then I think most of my mouth pain will be on the bottom, which is fine. You know, no pain, no gain, right? So anyway, oh, I did ask about this tooth again, and they told me that they're tweaking it again, and they're going to push this tooth back, see if you can tell. There it is. You can even tell right now, like, it actually even looks, wow. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Before I went in this morning, this tooth was a little farther forward, and now it's pushed back a little bit. Oh, no wonder my freaking mouth hurts. Yeah. I forgot to do it before, because I was running late. I was running late to my appointment and I had to clear out my car. My car was completely full of stuff from the other place. So I had to empty my car, at least this row of seats. I had to empty it and then I had to put their car seats in. Yeah, so by the time I got to my appointment, I was like 2 minutes early. I was just barely on time for my appointment. So I wasn't able to do a before. Sorry about that. My life is a little chaotic right now. But yeah, I already can tell this tooth is going back. That's amazing. It's amazing. Braces are amazing. Yeah, if you haven't gotten any braces and you need them, do it. It doesn't matter how old you are. They'll take you in. Yeah, anyway, so that's my update. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just running on I don't know how many hours of sleep. So I get to go and unpack some more and clean and do some laundry because I'm really behind on laundry and make these guys some breakfast. So, all right. Well, I'll see you in the next 2 weeks. So I'll do a 2-week update from now. Hopefully we'll see a lot more changes. So anyway, I'll see you then. Okay, so it's about 2 weeks later, maybe a little more than 2 weeks later. And I'm in my new place, and my house is a mess. So ignore the trash cans back here and the mess back here. I'm just enjoying the beautiful sunshine and trying to get out and get some sun, which I've gotten a lot of sun. It's hard to tell in the light, but excuse the noise. People are mowing their lawns, apparently. So I have noticed some changes here. It's amazing how wide my smile is now. Look at that. So my orthodontist, he promised me that when I was done with my treatment, that when I smiled, all I would see would be teeth. And it's looking pretty good so far. So, I cannot find my tripod anywhere. I know I packed it. I know it's here somewhere. But that's why my camera is so shaky, because I don't know where my tripod went. Hopefully it'll show up, right? I have my umbrella lights, but my tripod is missing. So I'm gonna have to find that. But anyway, so that's pretty exciting to see all my teeth and no gaps. So, fun fact, when you have traditional braces, you don't get this, the widening, because traditional braces are rubber band individually. It's hard to tell. Sorry for the blurriness, but these are not rubber band individually. The rubber bands that you see right here, they are power chains, and their job is to disperse gaps in between my teeth. And nothing else. Mine have clasps. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. These are clasps. And they're actually called doors. So they're little doors that open and close. And those hold my wire, which makes these self-ligating, which means they are independently moving from each other. And they don't force the tooth to move when it doesn't want to move. With traditional braces, the little rubber bands are the only things holding the wire to the bracket. So each tooth is basically forced to move at the same time, even if they're not ready to move. So it's a little more painful to do those instead of these kind. They're called self-ligating. So it's pretty amazing. And because they're able to do that with the doors, then they're able to put stronger wires in. So these can hold stronger wires, which can expand your smile. And it's done a fantastic job. Look at that. I have never seen my smile this wide in my life, ever. And that was one of the appeal to Damon braces. And when I went in for my consultation, he told me that this is the only way to go for me. Because I'm on the older side, I'm in my mid-30s, and my teeth, he described it as they were swirling. They were swirling in my mouth because my mouth was so narrow. So in turn, they're less expensive too. So than traditional braces. So when he quoted me how much they were, I was blown away. I talked to my husband and he said, okay, let's do it. So it's amazing. The results I've gotten, it's been less than 2 years. It'll be 2 years in October, which I think I'll be close to around October when I get my braces off. So I'll be surprised if they come off sooner, just because this part of the treatment takes the longest. They're doing a ton of tweaking and basically perfecting the teeth right now. So if you notice down here, look how smooth that is. I mean, you can tell right here, the teeth are not perfect quite yet. They're close though. See how this one's eating, this one's not quite. It's close though. And then this tooth is very close. It just needs to go forward just a little bit to meet with this one. Or they probably will maybe meet them in the middle or something, but they're so close, right? So it's just these fine details that take the longest. Straightening your teeth, that's quick. I saw my straightened teeth, especially my top teeth, it took what? If you go back to maybe if you compare month 1 versus month 4, it's amazing how quickly my top teeth straightened. My bottom teeth took longer because I had a swirl down here. He calls it a swirl, my doctor. He calls it a swirl, but I call it a cluster because it was a cluster of teeth. And that took a while to create the gap and then bring it forward. Crazy. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving my smile. Absolutely. Yeah, there are things that I wish were different, like my receding gum down here. That's reality. I mean, apparently it's highly common, and I kind of wish they would have given me a heads up. Oh yeah, by the way, your teeth may or may not recede. Thanks, guys, for the heads up. Not. So that's a little concerning. Luckily, my teeth, the roots of my teeth are very healthy. My gums are healthy, and the positioning of this tooth, they pulled it back because if you notice in my last video, if you haven't seen that, it'll be linked somewhere. I'll probably post it up here. In my last video, this tooth was just forward, like too forward, right? So they pulled it forward a little too much and it was starting to recede really quickly. I think that tooth receded within a month, possibly a month and a half. And it happened so fast, it freaked me out. I was like, crud. I went in, I was like, hey, how do I fix this? And they're like, well, unfortunately, it happened so quick. The tooth that moved forward, it moved so fast that your gum, it just couldn't keep up. So I'll have to address that later. Hopefully, I'm looking into a couple of options for that. So, you know, whenever that time comes, stay tuned. I'll figure out, you know, what's the best choice for me and all that stuff. So, yeah. Also, reality. Yeah, I have a dry patch here. And it doesn't help that I live in a desert. I live in a desert and, you know, it's been stressful. Like, we just moved, like, less than a month ago. I just had a baby 3 months ago. And we're building our house. So it's a very stressful time for me. So stress triggers dry patches on my face and sometimes on my arms. So I'm trying to do my best to treat it as best I can. But yeah, I'm loving this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanted to show you this real quick. Look at that. A gat. So before, if you remember, I had gaps here and here. They're closing. That is so exciting to see that the teeth, these teeth, the bottom teeth are starting to widen and meet the top teeth. Finally. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So exciting. I actually had to look up a picture of what a normal bite should look like because I've never seen a normal bite and I don't know what to expect. And I learned something new. I didn't realize that the top teeth are supposed to slightly overlap the bottom teeth. So they're not going to meet exactly on top of each other. They're not designed that way, and I didn't know that. I thought these teeth are supposed to match up top to bottom on every tooth besides these teeth up front. Nope. Nope, they're slightly they're supposed to stack, but they're supposed to stack slightly under my top teeth. Learn something new. So yay, Google. But yeah, so I can't tell you how many times people look at me and go, wow, your face looks so different. And it does. It really does. I don't look the same as I did when I first started my treatment. It's so different. It's so different. Oh my goodness. Okay, so because I'm not used to my front teeth touching, if you haven't been following, I could not touch my front teeth like this. That was impossible for me. I couldn't do it. The last couple of days, I've accidentally knocked my bottom teeth into my top. Oh, that sends a shiver down my spine. I'm like, oh my gosh, ow, because I'm not used to that. So I have to get used to that contact. So, that's been a challenge. Goodness. Yeah, that's my update for my teeth. I am absolutely loving my teeth. Oh, I did want to mention, someone commented they wanted me to wear green. Okay. Green on me, I would have to get like a super, super dark green because I don't want to wear green. They'll make my teeth yellow. If it's a dark green, I might be able to get away with it. But I didn't see that comment until too late. So sorry about that. I know I saw the comment of, in my last video, someone suggested to get green power chains, and I didn't see it until after I got my rose pink on my face. So I apologize about that. I didn't see that. But if I do a green, it would have to be a dark green because I have pink undertones under my skin because I'm very fair. So a green will bring out like the yellow, like, and I don't want that. Like sometimes it doesn't cancel out. It's weird. Like the color wheel, if you look at the color wheel, like if you Google it, you can see what colors are the opposite spectrum. And it'll make my teeth look yellow. A dark, I might be able to get away with a dark green. I don't know if they have a dark green though. I know they have like a Kelly green or like a leaf green color, and that would not look good on me. I would look like, I don't know, I would look kind of we're right next to a hospital, and there's a hospital helicopter that goes over our area every once in a while. So that's what that was. Anyway, so green, it'll just make my teeth look yellow, and I really don't want to do that. I also learned the pearl color that I had last time, apparently it wasn't pearl. Apparently it was silver. I don't know why the other person told me it was pearl. Yeah, the technician that did my power chain adjustment and everything told me that I had silver on. Well, that makes more sense why they were so bright. Because, like, you know, when you think of pearl, you don't think of bright colors. You think of it kind of like a shimmery, kind of like subtle color. Yeah. So it wasn't pearl, it was silver. They put silver on me. Well, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, it's like if it was more of like even if it was a gray color, that's still iffy because gray is too close to white. So no, okay. Avoid the gray and silver colors because they do not look good. I mean, okay, granted, they were pretty, like they were shimmery and bright, but it only works if you, like, say you had nice bright teeth before you got treatment, and before you got your braces on, sure, that might work. But me, my teeth were so crooked, like I didn't want to use whitening. Does that make sense? Like I felt like the whitening would be just, it would highlight my teeth, and I don't want that when you don't want that when you have crooked teeth. So I didn't really use whitening. But if you're someone who just has a very slight, like a couple of crooked teeth or maybe just a slight correction, and you have bright teeth, yeah, you could probably do a silver and it would look awesome. So that's just my suggestion anyway. So I've been taking a back seat to YouTube for a little bit, mainly because I've been so busy. You know, I'm still unpacking, I'm still cleaning. I've been going out to the houses more. I actually just got injured a couple days ago, so I have a knot in my left shoulder that's really sore, so I'm taking a couple of days off of doing that and having my husband go out. I bent down to grab a nail gun. And I pulled a muscle, just bending down. And that was, it was so painful. I could barely stand up. Luckily, my brother was there. He kind of, to put it delicately, he hammered it, basically. Like, cause it was bad. It started up here. Ow, ooh, right there, yeah. So it starts here, and it went all the way down to my lungs, like the bottom of my rib cage. Just shot all the way down. So that was painful, and it's a lot better now. I can actually get up. I can breathe. A couple days ago, I couldn't breathe in all the way, and that was scary for me. As someone who has bigger lungs, I'm a musician, so I have bigger lungs, so not being able to breathe in all the way is just like, it's scary for me. So I couldn't breathe in all the way. I couldn't stand up straight, and I had to spend the rest of that time out there just kind of walking around and kind of pointing and saying, okay, we gotta do this and we gotta do that. So it was a wake-up call. I am not young anymore. I am feeling my age. So I'm just taking a break from that, recovering a little bit. I gotta find my massager and really massage that. So yeah, I've normally I update every week, but because most of my stuff is in storage, I can't really make anything. So I'm literally, all my extra time is going towards either cleaning, children, or the houses. And then every once in a while, I'll play games with my husband. But other than that, I have no life. So I'm taking a break from crafting videos at the moment. They will be coming back. I'm looking forward to doing more crafting once we move into our house, but in the meantime I will be posting more about our house stuff, and that's the next video, is flying trusses. I got a good time lapse of it, and just little things that we've been doing on our house personally. So exciting. It's so exciting. I feel like we're in the home stretch. So we have 2 more homes to build, and we have 1, 2, 3 homes. We have 3 homes that are, we're prepping for 4-way. If you don't know what that is, Google it. 4-way inspection. We're prepping 4, and that's including my home, for 4-way inspection. And one of them, actually, I take that back. One of them just passed 4-way. So 3 of them. So 3 of the houses we're prepping for 4-way, getting roofs done, getting all the insides done and prepped for drywall and all that stuff. Oh, and you know, HVAC, heating, cooling is HVAC, the water, plumbing, blah, 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 all that stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but we are in the home stretch. We have 2 more homes, and once we get the last 3 homes done with 4-way, our entire group will basically hammer out the last 2 homes as quickly as we can, because luckily we have experience now and we know what we're doing mostly. So it's exciting. Stay tuned for those updates, and thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I know this is a little bit of a longer video, but I haven't posted one all month, and I figured I might as well sit down and give you a little update about my teeth and about our life and the craziness that's in the Good family. So anyway, thanks for watching and sticking around and subscribing. You guys are awesome. And if you want to see more videos, check out the videos here, whichever. One's here, one's here. I think you'll like these videos, so check those out, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.